Alright guys, I recently picked up Manny Faces from Big Bag Toy Store and he just arrived, so I'm really excited to check him out. Heroic Human Robot Monster, so I'm really can't wait to check him out. He's really interesting looking, really unique looking. I love the fact that he comes with different faces. That's really cool artwork there. I really like the look of that. Subscribe to the channel for more unboxings like these. And here's the back. That's class. You just have Skeletor there, and some many faces up against He-Man and Teela there. It's a little bit different than it's standard. Standard, you sort of have cross hells with different characters in the line, but that's kind of cool. It's sort of it's like either three versions of them, but I like to think that maybe they're being confused by his different faces, so just sort of feel like they're being overwhelmed. But that's a really cool shot of Skeletor and a castle in the background. So I'm basically just going to cut away. I'm going to cut around the plastic packaging, and then I'll come back. But I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. It's full of happiness and positivity. It's a little dull out today, but hopefully it's bright enough on the camera here. Kind of using as much lighting as I can get. Comic looks great here. Hopefully I can take it out without ripping it. So I'm just gonna just take my time with it, but it looks really cool. Artwork on these are always great. Oh, I love the artwork. I think it's actual Axel Jimenez. I think it was one of the artists, but just amazing artists. Incredible artwork. So it's sort of pinned in a little bit, but so I'm just sort of lifting it up a little bit. With this comic, I don't have another version, but that's no big thing. As long as you can sort of read it, that's the main thing. But the goal is always to kind of have it in the best condition you can get. Luckily enough, came out grand. So the faces within, we'll definitely check that out after looking at the figure. But that looks really cool. That looks really cool. The figure also comes with a little sort of like a blueprint of the parts you can sort of take off. But he looks great there. He's just a really unique looking character. Very different compared to other characters. Sort of like sort of like a robot, sort of slash human, slash monster. But there's just a couple of cable ties, so I'm just using the handy dandy little scissors. Here's his gun. It's a unique kind of looking gun, actually. It's a nice, sort of interesting looking blaster. Hopefully it focuses a little bit, but that's kind of cool thing. Hilt is a bit interesting. It looks like it's slightly to the side a bit, but that's cool. Comes in a nice kind of orange. So it's really just a matter of standing the figure up. You can't really take the head off with this particular figure. It's really just he has a mechanism for changing the faces, but I really like the look of this guy. So let's see how tall the figure is. Got the handy dandy tape measure to tip of his toes, tip of his head. You can see it is nearly exactly 6 inches actually. But he looks great there. The lamp really helps as well, just to bring out the details. I really like the orange on him, the purples as well. Just really sort of pops as well. Nice detail on this figure of the little wires and the little the head piece as well. There's great posability on these figures as well. You can rotate the arm all the way around, and there's a little bit of a swivel in his hands. He has the updated joints, and I can twist around as well. It's got a gripping hand and it's sort of like an open hand on the other one. So nice stiffness there as well. So that's good. I like that. Legs can move back and forward, and it's movement at the knees and at the feet as well. There's his headpiece, and you twist that dial at the top. You can just switch over to other face. Here's one of his other faces. That's cool. It sort of reminds me of a kind of a superhero sort of look to that. It's a cool look. And you can twist it one more time for a kind of robotic skull looking thing. That's an interesting kind of look. So like a crazy transformer or something like that. Like, that's wild looking, but that's great. Like, and here's a sort of monster, sort of green monster face with some nice teeth to that. That looks cool. But let's give him his blaster. So it looks like it's maybe bent a little bit. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. But you can sort of like you can try and sort of bend it back a little bit. But I think it's pretty good. Has a nice look to it. It's different compared to other blasters you get, which is kind of nice. So it's just a matter of kind of fitting into his hand. Yeah, it seems to fit in quite nicely. Cool blaster. We'll give him a bit of shake test. Yeah, that's nicely snug there. Like, here's a vintage Roboto. He's 39 years old, from 1984. I was just trying to think of another sort of robot character to sort of bring in that'd be sort of similar to Many Faces, but his his mechanism still works, but his arms very tight, and he sort of lost his hand. But he's cool, yeah. And you can sort of see that he doesn't have this sort of elbow joints and sort of knee joints like the later sort of updated figures. But he's fantastic. That's a proper retro figure right there. I'm just going to use the Batman Year One just to raise the book up a little bit so they can stand a bit better. And here's a classic Filmation OG He-Man, the one that came in the 4-pack. But yeah, I love that guy. I know people have had an issue with his head sculpt and his mouth, but I like him. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. And I like the sort of chrome sword. But we have new Filmation cartoon releases coming up. Definitely look forward to some of them. But yeah, I really like that character. Here's Lady Slither, figure we looked at very recently, but she's great. I really love that tail. The tail is just so unique. That's a really great figure. And here's King Hiss. He's a cool figure. I love that figure. So let's check out this comic. Yeah, I love the artwork on this. Looks really cool. Deep in the Eternian desert, an archaeological dig seeks a lost rune. Keep digging, keep digging. Within this tomb lies the greatest treasure. Behold, the tomb of souls. Wham! A text etched across a tablet forged from mystic material that survived the destruction of the previous universe. The tablet's magic allows its users to become the most powerful versions of themselves, or may act as a window to the soul. Really cool artwork there. I love the look of that. Like, my good friend was the great actor Percado. Our caravan would travel from town to town. Come one, come all. Merwin introduces the greatest performer of all. But all that changed when Skeletor forged Percado to drink a transformation potion, permanently disfiguring the actor into many faces. His soul was splintered but not lost. But that was not the only magic that drew Skeletor's attention. Crack! A noble plan from a loyal friend. However, this rune's potential goes far beyond petty camaraderie. That's a cool shot of the different characters there. That's really cool artwork. Many moons later, after much adventure, nothing beats a warm meal and a long nap. Indeed, rest is as important as work. Masters of the universe, I need your help, forgive me, but in pursuit of good I've empowered evil. Skeletor stole the Tomb of Souls, a rune with which I hoped to transform many-faces back to his true form. With it, he can unlock the relic sorcery and steal every soul across Eternia, not on our watch. Shoom! That's a really cool picture. Come forth. Window between universes, enslave all that is free to their one true master, Skeletor. Freedom be the only master over all. Kang Flang, against you none can ever be wrong. Many faces, you again fight for the wrong side. Give up. Never. That's a cool shot there. Krakoom, all of existence hangs in the balance until across the land, commoners and royals alike become inverted versions of themselves. Ribbit. Oh, that's a daily shot of like Anti-Eternia, He-Man and Skeletor. They aren't the only ones who've changed. As for Merwin, these are some who remain the same no matter their circumstances. And across shards of sand superheated into glass, an actor stares into his reflection, one he hasn't seen in a long time. Sometimes being a true friend means delivering hard truths. My friend, you've no idea how long I've waited to see you return, but your true self, but it may cost dearly, the sacrifice of all others. Temptation comes in many forms, often as our dreams realize, but the price, there's always a price. I won't judge you, brother. No, but I will. In order to be a true hero, I must not act like one, but be one. Partido. Into the abyss, into the abyss he fell, and from its depth it was released an awesome energy. Ribbit. There's Frogmonger, that's class. Skeletor and Evil Lyn have fled in their place. Emerging from the darkest depths, a hero. You saved us, but the sacrifice, the terrible sacrifice, was well worth it. The path to fulfilling one's potential can only be seized by being true to oneself. This is who I am, now and forever. That's class. Great artwork in those. Thanks very much for watching. If you watched this far, definitely smash that like button, and I will catch you in another video. So I'll see you then. Bye.